Wild stat about Stipe Miocic emerges after legend leaves the UFC ahead of Jon Jones fight. Dana White is adamant about making a UFC super fight between Jon Jones and Stipe Miocic. The MMA legends were supposed to clash for the heavyweight title at UFC 295 last November, but Jones got injured and has been sidelined ever since. In the meantime, a new champion has emerged. Tom Aspinall stepped up on short notice and brutally knocked out Sergey Pavlovich to win an interim title in the American's absence. A large and vocal set of fans think the British heavyweight should get an immediate chance to unify the belts in a fight with Jones, but he doesn't want the matchup, and neither does White.
The UFC CEO is pressing ahead with Jones versus Miocic, and rumors are circulating about the pair finally facing off at UFC 309 in New York on November 9. Miocic is an MMA legend, but his title credentials have been seriously questioned because he hasn't fought since being brutally KO'd by Francis Ngannou in March 2021. On top of that, a wild stat emerged following UFC 303 on Saturday night. Ex-heavyweight champion Andrei Arlovski fell to a loss against Martin Buday before White revealed the 45-year-old is done competing in MMA's premier promotion. It brought an to his 24-year UFC run. I didn't want to finish my journey in the UFC like that, but it is what it is, he posted on social media. And yes, I'm not boring, just wondering how come.
Just wondering how come. So my chapter in the UFC is closed, but my book is not finished yet. We will see what's around the corner. It's more stories to tell. I'm going on vacation for a bit right now with my beautiful family. Miocic stopped the Pitbull in 54 seconds to earn a title shot 8 years ago. Arlovski has not finished a fight in more than 9 years, going to the judges' scorecards in his last 10 wins, and has been knocked out 12 times in 24 defeats. Now that the UFC has cut Arlovski, the former two-time champion has astonishingly not shared the octagon with anyone on the roster. All of the fighters on Miocic's 20-4 MMA record have either retired or moved on from the UFC during his extended spell on the sidelines. Some fans were shocked by the stat, others used it to campaign against Miocic making his comeback against the UFC heavyweight champion. One person tweeted, "Wow." Another said, "Lol, that's actually funny."